Hello, so welcomes back everyone. Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vaedren here, my agent, on the world of Makeb. When we last left off, we were over at Salida Hesk's Mesa, and discovered she and her corporation were the ones responsible for discovering the Isotope 5 and mining it for the Hutt Cartel. Unfortunately, she's also discovered that the planet is very slowly falling apart thanks to the extraction of the Isotope 5. We do need to grab the isotope that the Hutts have stockpiled. Unfortunately, it is in a very secure vault. We're going to be trying to cause a distraction while we plan for that heist, shall we call it. Either way, before we get ourselves away from Gravity Hook 7, Captain Handful would like to have a word.
Yes, sir. The security code's all checked out. It's Lurker.
Blast it! How could that old fool let this happen? This is the last thing we need. Oh, Commander, it's good you've come. An issue has come up in one of the Makeb settlements. A threat to the secrecy of our operation. Can you help?
I wasn't aware that members of your species were serving in the military.
Yes, recent events have allowed more non-humans to enlist, when our loyalty is unquestioned. Hopefully our contributions will create similar opportunities for others. The issue is a retired intelligence asset, codename Lurker. He's lived on Makeb for years, so we asked him to reactivate when we arrived. The information he's provided has been instrumental in our operations, but the Hutts have caught on to his activities. Their mercenaries are tracking Lurker down as we speak.
How is your agent's cover blown?
We believe they must have detected his transmissions. They're jamming them now. It's why we don't know for sure where Lurker's gone into hiding. The mercenaries are using special bioscanners to track him down, following hairs, skin cells and so on. If you appropriate one of the scanners, you can do the same.
We'll get what we need and wipe out our competition at the same time.
I'm sure there'll be no match for you. As for Lurker himself, whether we're better off bringing him back or neutralizing him, I'll leave that to your judgment.
I'll have to see whether the man can still be useful.
I hope so. He's been very useful so far. Good hunting.
Okay. We have a new codex entry here on alien initiatives. The rebellion of Malgus the Betrayer struck a decisive blow to the Imperial war effort, weakening the Empire's offensive and shattering its united front. Alien factions that flocked to Malgus's banner would forever be judged for their disloyalty. But in a time of turmoil, those species that remained faithful were rewarded. Against the protests of its more conservative leaders, including heated objections from Grand Moff Regis, the Empire began a concerted effort to integrate its most devoted alien subjects into the military. Only by increasing its numbers with alien stock could the Empire survive the raging conflict against the Republic. The new alien recruits faced down prejudice and competition to prove their worth and secure power within the evolving Empire. Cathar clans have vaulted to prominence, while Kalish tribes and countless other species pledge their support to the Imperial fight. Fueled by these brave and committed alien warriors, the Empire rallies its strength and marches into a new era. So yeah, the traditionalist Imperials are not going to be happy. Okay, so over to
all authorized destinations.
Yeah, the civilian settlements.
Travel route is confirmed.
We need to locate an old intelligence operative. And rally the civilians into causing a distraction against the regulators. to pull some of their forces away from this Stronghold 1. And what do we have here? An Imperial probe droid has identified key operatives in the occupation of the Westwater Settlements by the interstellar regulators. Eliminating these operatives will increase the locals' chance of mounting a successful revolt against the regulators, thereby furthering our goals. Okay, find some of the heavy field support soldiers. Very well. Map. We have various settlement buildings here, and we believe this is where the regulators are searching for Lurker. But the hover tanks are out in force in the fields. Do we have any bonus missions? Come on. Not at the moment. Oh, but you do have the bioscanner I need. So these are the troops also looking for Lurker.
Take it slow.
Anyone in here? Yes, there is. Let's make use of this bioscanner. Footprints, fingerprints. Oh. Some civilians making a run for it. Keep our eyes open, check the corners. And it looks like this lurker has certainly been in here.
Are you well?
You go in back to Alpha in the smoke grenade. Ow, that was a lot of shotguns. In close quarters, that could have been very painful. Has the lurker been in here? Yes. Oh. We have enough data now. believe we know where the lurker is located. Companion gift there.
Don't worry, Tiana. It's not as bad as it feels. You're going to make it.
Stop right there! Identify yourself! Now!
I'm with the Empire. No need to say more.
Stand down. I'm Tyvar. Codename Lurker. This is my son, Perone, and the rest of my family. This is not the kind of rescue team I was expecting. But I appreciate it. I truly do. I know a family extraction isn't standard procedure. But once they're aboard a shuttle to Droman Kos, I'll be happy to continue providing whatever information I can.
There is no standard procedures anymore. Imperial Intelligence doesn't exist.
The way has been cleared. Get your family up to the Skyhook.
I can't thank you enough. Come along. Everyone, hurry!
I don't like that you didn't encrypt your transmissions, but in letting your family go to Droman Kos, you're handing the Empire leverage over you.
Increasing combat pheromone.
Just keep walking, don't turn around. And there we are, we're back. So, hover tanks and heavy field support. Like you. Oh, we have a bonus to defeat 10 of the regulator forces. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, hover tanks, hover tanks. I remember when I was here with Visor, with, what was his name? Oh. Deveronian Galt. He wasn't pleased that we were, going face first against these tanks.
But most tankers don't carry heavy weapons.
Oh, what did you say? Vector was also displeased, it seems.
We are wary.
A swarm of insects can kill the largest bantha, but most banthas don't carry heavy weapons. We should be careful. I guess most companions will have something to say about sending them against hover tanks. Regulator base here. Just looking for one more of the heavy field support. There we are. Quest auto completed. Ah, I say we need one more hover tank, and I can hear one somewhere.
Are you well?
Oh dear. Move.
Shall we?
Oh, they want us to now secure a hollow terminal. I think I see one over there.
Take it slowly.
The hover tanks have been destroyed and the mercenaries have been routed.
We have observed the enemy's flight. Riots have begun across the planet.
The Hutts just authorized the execution of any civilians not carrying ID. The mercenaries are demanding a raise.
We were counting on that much. Is there something else?
Some of the civilian leadership seems reluctant to take this opportunity to strike. We think they're laying low and regrouping. But if we're going to steal the Isotope 5, we need the civilian leaders organizing a full-on revolt. If I set up a meet, can you push them?
I've played diplomat more than once. I'll make it go our way.
Much obliged, Commander. There's a man named Polis Avesta, who's got influence with the rebels. He's holed up at an old plantation. You've already got half the planet riled up. Win over Avesta, and he'll make sure everyone's pointing the right way.
Avesta. I believe when you come here as a player of the Republic, your main contact is one of the Avesta family. They are one of the, obviously, wealthy families here on Makeb. I think they might have been actually the ones that called the Republic for aid. Oh. It's dead civilians. Yeah, we have a low object on the Avesta family. legacy stretches back to Makeb's founding, when a refugee starship crash-landed on the planet. Hardy merchant explorers who established a series of profitable settlements eventually created the Avesta Mining Corporation and led the Makeb Business Council. When the Interstellar Regulators betrayed Makeb's leaders, most of the Avesta family evacuated. Shalim Avesta organizes a rebellion and enlisted the Republic's aid, and Polis is his younger brother, who actively leads the armed fighters of the rebellion here. Okay, so we have Shalim, who is working with the Republic, and this is his younger brother.
Increasing combat pheromones.
It's not going to be the greatest way to start a negotiation by destroying their defensive droids, but they attacked me.
Stay back! Not one move!
Careful, ground team.
Listen to their voices. They cannot defeat you, but they stand defiant.
I've come for Polis Avesta. Where is he?
Right here. I received your message. You freed the settlements, and I'm grateful. But why would the Empire get involved at all?
The Empire doesn't care about Makeb, but our intelligence is clear. The Hutt Cartel is a growing threat and must be stopped.
Same reason the Republic's here, then.
That's enough.
We've given you an opportunity to fight back. You need to take it and organize a planet-wide attack.
And what if we say no?
If you say no, we walk away and don't speak again. Simple enough.
Fair enough. But I'll need to talk to the others. I can't make this decision for the whole planet.
I think that's a good sign. Once Polis is on board, get out and I can tip off the regulator mercenaries. Let them know Polis's attack is coming. Maximize the blood and fury.
Tipping off the regulators was not part of the plan.
We don't want the Hutts to win, but we need to draw the fight out as long as possible. I thought you'd like it.
These rebels battle for their people against unthinkable odds. They deserve our admiration.
It's done. Within 12 hours, we'll coordinate raids on the regulator bases and Hutt palaces. But we're still outmatched. Stay and help us plan.
I have other business, but when the fighting starts, I'll be there.
Then we'll see you on the battlefield.
I have what I need. Do I tell the regulators or not?
Tell them, but I don't want a bloodbath. We may be using them, but the rebels deserve better.
As you wish. We'll await you at the gravity hook.
We want the regulators to know so they'll pull their forces away from Stronghold 1. And we're back. Time to make a plan to deal with this treasure vault.
Lurker and his family have reported in.
They have. All arrangements are made for the family's relocation to Dromont Cass, and we've already got Lurker notating tactical positions with the scout teams. And I assure you, nothing like this will ever happen again on my watch. Ever.
If we're through here, I'm sure we'll have important things to get to.
Yes, of course. Good luck to you.
And to you as well, Captain Handfor.
My teams say they're outgunned. Tell the Hutts to get us aerial support or the regulators walk. The Hutts took our planet from us. Now we take it back!
Pakamalamaku, a perge kikama.
Sir, we're getting a few hours before the fighting settles. That's our window to break into Stronghold 1 and steal the Isotope 5.
You've had time to prepare. Show me everything.
Stronghold 1.
Right. The vault facility is built into a volcanic mesa, with a single entrance above the magma. It's also got sensors, alarms, enough to catch any thief who gets inside.
You said the place was built by the Makeb government. That's an impressive amount of security, even for a government vault.
Makeb was built on mineral wealth, but because of the problems shipping off-planet, storing valuables was an issue. Our science consultant has a way around the security, though.
Niga manik nagig oya. Makini argam kim mamek wawak. Beraka karam kara. Ninyamak oramag yang megik. Mem amgab kugab kramanik. Umka kiga mayamak.
Assuming I proceed with the frontal assault, what then?
My squad will follow your initial insertion to cover your escape route. Once inside, expect heavy resistance. Regulator mercenaries and automated security, yes. But also specialists loyal to the Hutt Cartel.
There's also the Hutt's prototype Isotope 5 droid. Assuming it's online, which we probably should. Still trying to find its weak points, but we're out of time.
Let's assume none of this proves a problem. How do I move the Isotope 5 stockpile?
We estimate the Hutts have mined about 100 kilos of Isotope 5. You'll be able to move it by hand with Sithorat's help. I think that's everything. We're at your service.
Things are about to get tense. What's the mood of your people?
Frankly, no one came here expecting to survive. But we all want to see it through.
This is our redemption.
Not for all of us. Sergeant Bederu is doing it for his family. Honthor wants to set an example for his people, but we're ready to save the Empire. You'll get the Isotope 5 off-world.
You didn't mention your own reasons for coming along.
I'm here because cataloguing cargo for the Ministry of Logistics didn't seem enough anymore. Nodrin, send that data on where to plant the explosives. Sithorat, get your team ready. All hands, let's go.
She's being rather evasive about her reason for being here. Now we're starting to get the fractured armor set. Okay. Oh, we have a bonus quest already. Imperial scientists believe the thyroid gland of the underworld nightmare beast may have certain temperature management properties that could be harnessed to aid troops operating in sweltering climates. Okay. Perfect place to take a break once again.
The air is thinner here, but it is clean. Taste it. Smell yesterday's rain. Our time is short.
Thanks, Vector. Either way, we'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. When we come back, head on our way to this government vault, this Stronghold 1, and 100 kilos of Isotope 5. We can probably manage that between all of us and Lord Sithorat's team. But yeah, we'll see what the situation is. Also, we have that prototype droid. Let's try not to forget. So, thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you for more in the next part of the series. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.